Wait for it. Save some for us, Cap.
The amount of upgrades Sam Wilson got since he got this shield is insane. He not only got better physically, he's been increasing in his fighting ability across the MCU since he's been introduced, but the rapid upgrades of his tech is crazy. First he had his normal little suit, that got upgraded over time, then he got the vibranium suit, and what I find the coolest is in the clip I just showed you, that clearly looks like the Falcon and the Winter Soldier suit, which means either he could do that the whole time in the show, or it was upgraded again after the show, and then he gets the blue version of the suit. Bro, this dude is stacked when it comes to abilities. And funny enough, there's still a bunch of people that seem to think despite how powerful he is in this suit, he still needs the serum. That shit is just stupid at this point, bro. Let's take a look at some of the cool things they've been teasing and poking at when it comes to these trailers and TV spots, because they've been really feeding us when it comes to the action. It looks like from start to finish, Sam is about to be working.
You want me? Come and get me!
This is my world, my game. Step in the ring, you playing by my rules, my reign. So don't you forget. This is my world, my game. Yeah, you better bow down. So don't you forget it when I sing.
Now, trailers can be very deceiving. Maybe we won't get all the cool scenes we're seeing, but man, it looks like they're promising a lot of action when it comes to Sam. Something I've been saying when I see a lot of people downplay him. When the movie comes out, you're going to switch up. I'm guaranteeing it right now. Chest puffed out. Y'all are gonna act like he's the best thing ever once the movie comes out, because Sam is absolutely cooking. Little things that I was able to notice that I haven't seen many people talk about, that I didn't know, is that it looks like a lot of this fighting is over Adamantium.
Adamantium have turned us against each other.
When looking through these TV spots, I had no idea this is what all this fighting is about, Adamantium, which makes perfect sense. It's like the best metal. Everybody's been using vibranium, but it's not easy to get, and Wakanda's pretty hard to get into. But with America or whoever finding Adamantium, yeah, it makes sense that the war is about to go crazy to get their hands on it. So with that being said, I feel like Ross volunteered to be the Red Hulk, kind of like he did in the comics, so that he could lead the charge in fighting for Adamantium and putting America first, putting America on top, and to make sure that they're the ones that get all that precious metal. Especially since in the trailer he talks about being a wartime general and now he's a wartime president. Obviously everybody is fighting for this metal, and Ross has always been the kind of guy to feel like he's got to do what he got to do to get the job done. So he probably feels like this is the power he needs to make sure America comes out on top. But he's probably going to do something too shady, which is where Captain America steps in. Boom, they're butting heads. Especially since in the featurette they say that Ross is not really keen on superheroes, but he's opening up to Sam a little bit.
You know I've been no fan of heroes, but even I can't deny the good that you've done. Work with me, Sam. The country needs Captain America.
So with all the good Sam has already done and all the good he does after the series, because we see he's still putting in that work, this rubs off on General Ross. Although he doesn't like superheroes, this is Captain America. So he's probably going to try and establish a relationship, and somewhere down the line they start butting heads. Now, although I think he may have volunteered to be Red Hulk, there's also the chance that he could have been tricked. The serum gets passed around a lot, especially since he looks genuinely confused when he's turning into the Hulk, and we see he's having an issue controlling his anger in a different scene too.
It's great, and it was really interesting to see him sculpting a character in a world this big.
So there's a lot of different angles when it comes to what goes on with Ross and how he actually becomes the Red Hulk. Then of course I'm completely neglecting the leader. What role does he play in all this? We haven't seen him since the Hulk back in like what, 08 or something with Edward Norton, and we saw him get smacked and we saw his head starting to bulge a little bit, and that's it. So all this time he's clearly been adopting this giant plan. So I would love to see, first of all, why, and also what exactly he wants when it comes to all this. Is he orchestrating the battle for the Adamantium? Like, it's so many different moving parts. And then we got Giancarlo Sidewinder, who we see get into a pretty intense battle with Sam, and it looks like he doesn't have his suit. So it's gonna be weird to see how he's able to get out of this. Although if you see in other clips, at some point he is able to don it, so it looks like he's able to avoid all the gunfire and get away from Sidewinder.
Stand by for proof of death. Captain America, caught in a trap.
Steve Rogers.
I mean, when it comes to this movie, however long it's gonna be, we've got Sam Wilson all upgraded and ready to go with his sidekick Falcon, and they're about to have to figure out what's going on with the government, how to stop the war for the Adamantium, what is the leader's role in all this, what is Ross's role in all this, and him being the Red Hulk. They're obviously going to have to battle the Red Hulk, and as upgraded as they are, that's still the Red Hulk. So there's so much to look forward to when it comes to this movie. To the mystery and the action, I am clearly very excited, but I really wanted to talk about the fact that on top of all the upgrades Sam got, he also has that cool Black Panther ability of dispersing the energy he stored up from multiple impacts. This version of Sam, as I've said many times, is a fucking boss.